Hey guys, what's going on here? I'm Tyson, representing the Geeky Comrade, back here with episode 5 of Denver versus the World here. I'm going to be playing as the Denver Broncos, as always, going up against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, overall 79.
Hey guys!
Speaking of the Geeky Comrade and the Geeky Comrade himself, James.
Doing my best AJ Styles impression.
How are we doing today?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing pretty well. I mean, as you can see, last game, he didn't really watch it because he was doing his own thing. I lost to the Cleveland Browns, 28-7. Not a very good way. I'm 1-3, 3 straight losses in a row. But hopefully against Tampa Bay, I can do somewhat better. James, what do you think?
Well, let's see. Baker Mayfield has a similar dynamic at quarterback to Jameis Winston. So if that says anything...
Both came number 1 overall. He came in 2015 number 1 overall out of Florida State. And Baker Mayfield, I don't think Jameis won the Heisman Trophy. No, Mariota won it that year.
Yeah.
And he came number 2, and then he went to Tennessee. Which is good for my dad, I guess. My dad's a Tennessee fan.
Yeah. So knowing that there's a similar dynamic and knowing that you did kind of lose badly to Cleveland.
But I also lost badly to Cincinnati and to Buffalo. Buffalo, the one we just didn't really care. We were just having nice-ass conversations.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's that. But the thing with that is, we only started to really have the great conversation with the Bills once, you started to really get dominated. And that was just funny. It's like, it wasn't that the Bills were playing extremely well. It was just like Josh Allen was
going nuts.
He was going off.
Like, I've never seen in my life somebody go 17 for 17 on their passes. 100% of their passes. Never seen it done. Like, how? I've never done it. I've never seen any of the computers I've ever played against done it. I've never even seen him do it.
I've done it, I think, just one time. One sole time.
What, in NCAA or Madden?
I think it was NCAA.
Well, I was NCAA. You freaking kill me with UMass.
UMass, man. But again, that's not necessarily a fair comparison because I know the UMass roster because of my dynasty.
I know, and I got Trevor Lawrence for Clemson, but anyway, that good.
And while you're pretty okay at NCAA, you've never been like all that great at NCAA.
So it's gonna.
You're definitely more of a Madden guy.
Alright, so we're gonna start this off. Brandon McMahon's gonna kick it away. So knee taken.
So, guys, for any of you wondering why I took off the leather jacket, because we've explained it before, my room gets ungodly hot at times. It's like I'm not fixing to wear a freaking leather jacket. No, I'd heat to death during the episode.
So
not gonna
I
happen.
think I've messed this up.
It's already Joe Flacco though.
Nope. Accessibility. No, it's not under accessibility. It's under
You're gonna like
visual feedback.
Oh, you want the camera thing?
It's not. It's not standard. It's broadcast. I'm pretty. Oh no.
You would think broadcast would be like what you see on TV.
Game options. I don't think this is it either.
And
Nope.
as you saw, guys, he did end up dropping it down to All Pro instead of All Madden. But he plays an All Pro anyway. He doesn't normally play on All Madden, so that's a thing there. As you are looking for the camera, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not CPU. Fuck that. Visual feedback. That it? No, because
Yeah, cameras.
Yeah, but that's not it.
Oh, okay.
Is it? It's not volume control. That's stupid.
There it is. No, audio.
No, that's. It's not. It's not. It's not.
Try game controls.
No, it's not.
Oh, no.
Nope. So basically, I can only set it up during because
Well,
I know you.
No, dude. When you're playing, okay. Let me show you something, okay? Just hit up or down.
It's actually a lot better.
I mean, they
Oh,
also.
what?
Okay, so I'm gonna say something. I want you to finish it for me, okay? What the fuck?
How? I mean, credit to the stiff arm, but still, I tackled. He literally just stiff armed me and be like, fuck out of here. I was like, how the fuck?
Well, if this is any indication of how this game's gonna go, I think you might be. Yeah. They have Ryan Fitzpatrick as the backup.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like Fitz. Fitz is awesome.
And now with Tannehill going to Tennessee, who's going to start in Miami? They just signed Fitz, but they also have Osweiler, who's going to start. I think it has to be Osweiler.
I would let Fitz, honestly.
I mean, it would be nice for Fitz to start one more season before he actually calls it a career.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they'll have it. I don't think he's actually started for a team since he's with the Texans back in like 2013, 2014.
He started for the Bills for a while, I believe.
Long ago. I think he started for Tennessee at one point.
Fitz has been around a while.
I don't know how long he's been in the NFL. I'm pretty sure he's been in, I think this is probably maybe his 16th, 17th year, something like that.
I don't know. But, we're going to talk about being in the NFL a long time. Drew Brees and Tom Brady.
It's hectic. My offensive front sucks ass. I think my overall for my offense is like a 72. When everyone's got like 85s, 90s, freaking all that shit.
Yeah. Because I can't believe... So, this is the 5th game, right? Episode 5? So, that in 2 of the 5 first episodes of this Denver vs. the World Series, first play touchdown. Like, what in the blue hell? How? How is that even a thing?
3 straight sacks. Are you fucking serious?
This is... God. Like, I heard a little bit of your commentary during the last game, and it seemed like it was going kind of okay at the start, a little bit.
I mean, I was just down 7-0.
But this is like, what? What's happening? That was a nice juke, though. I give the AI credit there. That was a nice juke.
Adam Humphries also going to Tennessee.
Just Tennessee. Because
they got Humphries and they also got Tannehill.
Yeah.
So Tannehill's gonna be a backup though.
Really?
Mariota's still gonna get the start.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. Tannehill's older. He's been in the NFL longer. While he has some experience, I think Wentz has been playing better. So, but then again, I don't know. Take that with a grain of salt. I don't follow the NFL anymore. But
Jumbo. Proud of you.
For what? I cannot play with that camera anymore, dude. Like, the TV setup, can't do it.
Nope, not that one.
Too zoomed in. And honestly, I'm not gonna fault you for that, because that was my issue. One of the reasons why I was playing so bad with Madden 16, 17, 18 was the camera angle. It was like too zoomed in. I had to zoom it out.
I don't think it's broadcast view because I think this is broadcast view. I don't know what the fuck this is.
It's like TV.
And it's touchdown.
God, dude, this is some big crap. God.
I can't quit. I'm doing this for you guys. I can't quit.
And to think, you also have already guaranteed on camera that you're doing Legends and Elites too.
Yep. Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, Todd Gurley, Le'Veon Bell, Ezekiel Elliott, Kareem Hunt. Great.
Yeah, this is what one might call
An ass kicking.
Well, yeah, you could say that. I was gonna say this would be considered a very shitty situation. That's what I would with personally.
Defensive pre-play, hold R2 plus X, box or square to view gap assignments versus the run.
Yeah.
I'm doing so bad on the ground. I mean, I only did it once.
I mean, he got 9 yards.
Lindsey's a fucking beast, though. Lindsey's like speed is like a 90. Oh,
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's speed of 90, but it's damn near that. It's like 86, 87.
So is there any game coming up that you would feel extremely confident in?
Confident? Arizona.
Okay, you feel confident for Arizona.
Arizona, Giants, Jets. One I'm scared about coming up, Eagles, Cowboys,
Patriots.
Colts, Patriots, Rams.
Honestly, I'd probably be a little scared of the Vikings, too.
Mother. And I waited.
Yeah.
The patience.
You had the patience, and it was a good throw, but it was a better play by the defense.
It just got literally right there, that much right there.
Maybe if you would have thrown it like a second earlier, you might have got it, but even then, it's not guaranteed.
Don't know why I passed that.
David.
It's true. I don't think he's with Tampa Bay. Oh, actually, no. They just resigned him. I'm pretty sure they signed him like a 4-year contract. Sorry.
I mean, it's a natural human thing that we do.
My throat hurts from the last commentary because I was yelling hardcore.
Yeah, and this video is just a little bit before, or a little bit after I made the last Denver vs. the World.
Oh God.
Done. Yeah, I had to do my own editing for a school video actually, and I'm gonna leave it at that because I hate the project we had to work on.
School's just dumb and normal.
Well, I mean, it's not that it's dumb.
I'm so glad there was not a face mask.
There were some things that,
Okay, first and foremost, let me tell you something.
What?
So, it's a penalty for a face mask. Yet, when you take them out by the right says tackle right here.
Yeah, I know.
It's also a penalty for a horse collar tackle.
Yeah.
So you tell me that's a clean tackle?
I mean, to be fair,
I think it's if you grab the face mask and you go down. That's a penalty. But I don't know.
well,
Like you can put hands to the face.
no, because hands to the face is a penalty.
Yeah, but what's stiff arm?
Stiff arm is different though, because stiff arm, you're not actually supposed to put their hand in the face mask or in the face. Like for a stiff arm, you're supposed to just use your arm to block them from taking you down.
Just hand maybe around the chest maybe.
Like pretty much anywhere that's not in the
face area. Derek Wolfe, Devontae Pecco, Adam Gotsis, Von Miller, Brandon Marshall, Todd Davis, and Bradley Chubb. Very good linebackers. And the secondary, Chris Harris Jr., Darian Stewart, Justin Simmons, and Bradley. I should have got rid of Darian Stewart and put in freaking the guy we got from Houston, Kareem Jackson. And we just got a cornerback from Chicago, Bryce Callahan.
Imagine Chicago just decides to get rid of Khalil Mack.
There's my defense. Adam Gotsis.
About damn time, right?
So that's probably going to take us to the end of the opening quarter. Maybe they'll get the punt off in time. So that's probably going to be a touchback, I believe, right as the first quarter is going to end.
Yeah. At least it's only 14-0 now.
14-0, end of the first. I get the ball. Let's see how this goes.
No, I mean, they say that Georgia teams are always bad in the first half, but they pick it up in the second half. Maybe you can do the same.
No. Remember, maybe you don't remember. Remember 1 year, I think it was the 2012 divisional round of the playoffs. Atlanta was just dominating the first half against San Francisco, and San Francisco came back and won it. They went to the Super Bowl. I think they went on that year.
I remember the game.
I think they went on to the Super Bowl that year, I believe, with Mary Moss, and went and lost the Super Bowl to the Ravens.
Yeah. I remember the game. And I remember, Atlanta did very well 2012. Because that was one of, the best years with Coach Mike Smith. But...
And then didn't you fire Mike Smith in, 2014, 15? Somewhere in that range, and then you hired Dan Quinn.
I know, in terms of the games, Madden, Mike Smith was in Madden 25, which is 2014. Madden... no, it was 2013, my bad. He was in Madden 15, which is 2014. I think Dan Quinn's first season was 2017?
Madden 17, Madden 18.
Yeah, something like that.
No, because Madden 18 would have been 52. No, that's this. No, 52.
Yeah,
So Madden 17.
yeah. So Mike Smith was fired in like 2016, something like that.
2016, I'm pretty sure it was his last season.
Yeah. And the thing was, he was a good coach. He wasn't doing anything for Atlanta anymore. Like his best season with them was 2012.
When you went to the playoffs that year.
But like I always say,
Dang.
Atlanta chokes.
And I remember the game in, I think it was the NFC Championship game when Falcons went to Super Bowl 51, where they dominated Green Bay. Like, I think the final score was 44, 40 something.
I don't know.
So they're upon it.
But this is just
Yes,
2-1.
they died. Kobe Wadman.
So if I were you, I would bring some heat here.
So let's go. So I'm gonna go nickel.
Try to bring some heat.
Big nickel or nickel? So we got nickel. It's two. James, when he plays Madden, he likes to call his own plays.
Yeah.
And I respect that.
Stop him short. Okay.
Got about a yard.
If your defensive line can really get good jumps off the line, you could get a safety here.
Possibly. There we go. Now I'm bringing the Buck slant. I think it's cover one linebacker. Got a big run on that to the 7, so I think he's going to be about 4 yards short, 34.
Just make sure that you're.
So gap. Let's go.
Just gotta get a good stop here. That's all that matters.
Go 3 blitz.
2-minute warning.
Dirk caught it.
This is your best chance to. You know what I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna jinx it. Just shut up.
I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. They do okay?
Oh, completed it. He threw it away.
Looked like he just spiked it.
Intentional grounding. 15 yards. I think it's 15 yards or either 15 or 10.
Because if you saw the way he was dropping back, he wanted to screen. So it wouldn't be intentional grounding because the halfback technically was there. That was almost a really good spin move.
So I want to see if you know. I don't think you follow the NFL anymore. You don't.
No.
But do you know who the new head coach is for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? He was a coach that retired last year and spent all in the broadcast booth all this season, and then said he would never come back to coaching, and now he's the head coach of the Buccaneers.
Nah, I don't.
Bruce Arians.
Huh.
Well, he said in the middle of the season, he said Cleveland would be the only job he would take, and he's on the Tampa Bay. Well, me and my dad were so pissed.
While we have a second, Charles, the Patriots, of course, back in the Super Bowl, getting the 37-31 victory over KC in the AFC.
Because they fired Hugh Jackson, and they brought up their defensive coordinator. I believe his name is Greg Williams. He led them to, I think they finished the season 7-8-1. I think he only had 2 losses as the interim head coach, and they were supposed to sign him as the head coach. Who did they sign? They signed Freddie Kitchens, their offensive coordinator. Are you fucking kidding me?
I can't say anything. I don't follow anymore. So, but I want to see a good play. That's what I want to see. Open. Okay.
I mean, we got Vic Fangio from defensive coordinator from the Bears, so I think he'll be good because. Defensively from the Bears, they actually get pretty good in defense this year. Well, the biggest addition was obviously Khalil Mack, I'm pretty sure.
Well, yeah.
I can't believe the Raiders traded him. The Raiders traded everybody good. They traded Amari Cooper to Dallas. They just traded Jared Cook to the Saints. Well, maybe they got Antonio Brown this year. So.
Wow.
They had Antonio Brown. They got rid of Jordy Nelson.
I'd like to see Jordy go back to Green Bay, honestly.
Jordy was in talk with the Titans at one point.
But your cat would like that.
No, he would. Trust me, he would.
Yeah.
I mean, like, we didn't get really. We got Flacco. No, we got Flacco.
Yeah, most people don't like Flacco anymore, so.
Well, they probably haven't liked Flacco since he was in the Super Bowl days.
I don't know. Most people just don't think he can do it anymore. He doesn't have it.
Elway says he looks like he's in his top of his prime at 34 years old.
Yeah.
I think he'll do good. I think he's got a few good seasons left in him.
But the real question here is John Elway past his prime? And by that I mean, can he actually make good decisions for managing the Broncos?
Well, he's basically the biggest manager they have because Bolin can't do anything due to he stepped down as COO due to his Alzheimer's. So Joe Ellis, our president, has been him and Elway have been doing everything.
Yeah.
And we got that big right tackle out of Miami, Juwan James. That him, he's a big fucking dude.
But maybe Denver just needs to, completely reevaluate everything they're doing, and get rid of some of the higher ups.
New offensive line, maybe just maybe.
Maybe just reevaluate everything and even get rid of some of the higher ups, get rid of Elway, hire some people who actually know what they're doing now.
Disrespect Flacco, you disrespect my team. You do not disrespect Elway ever.
I would rather put respect on Denver and on Flacco than I would.
What do you got against Elway?
I don't have anything against Elway. I just think he's kind of washed up now. I just don't think that he can. I just don't think that he's the best at making the good business decisions. For
So
Denver.
you want that to rely on Joe Ellis, the president?
Just hire someone that they're a little more in touch with the NFL.
I get it. Elway's been with us since 2004. He's been the general manager for 16 years now. He's been our 16 years now. He's been our general manager. I don't think he's going to leave anytime soon.
But again, what do I know? Look at freaking the Patriots. Bill Belichick is still there, still doing everything right. So.
And everybody's wondering why these coaches only last 2 or 3 seasons. Look at Belichick. How many Super Bowls does he have?
I mean, they only last 2 or 3 seasons because you have to think. If a coach in a few years doesn't provide the results that the higher-ups in the business side of the NFL want, they're not going to stay.
Like Steve Wilkes, he's the head coach of the Cardinals after Arians left. Lasted 1 season. They were 3-13. They fired him after the season.
Yeah.
And then who they got? Cliff Kingsbury out of Texas from college.
Yeah, I've even heard some people saying that they don't think Dan Quinn's going to last all that much longer with the Falcons.
I don't blame them. What they really want, they want Jim Harbaugh to come back to the NFL.
Yeah.
But he's not doing that bad with Michigan.
No, he's not.
I mean, not good, but...
But look how competitive the Big Ten is.
Right. Trying to compete with Ohio State.
Michigan State, Nebraska. Okay, that's probably a bad example. But...
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah,
I got you.
I mean, you're not even a Big Ten guy, so what do you care?
Yeah, that's right. I'm ACC, baby. I mean, I'm a Nebraska fan because my dad's a Nebraska fan, but I'm a Clemson fan. That's weird. Hang on. My dad, Big Ten fan. Me, ACC fan. Him, SEC.
I'm from the South, though.
So, you got SEC. Who's your biggest rivals? You got Florida.
Our biggest rival, in all honesty, I'd say probably, obviously Florida's there, but I kind of think, in my opinion, our biggest rival is Auburn.
Yeah, no. I thought Auburn's biggest rival was Iron Bowl. Them in Alabama.
Yeah, it could be. But for us, I think our toughest game every year is just Auburn. So.
And you never said you always choke against Florida when you face Florida. Florida did pretty good. They finished in the top 10 this year.
See, we don't always choke against Florida, and we have a winning record against Florida.
Now.
No, we've always had a winning record against Florida. Even when Tebow was killing us every year,
I miss Tebow.
We still had a winning record.
Tebow's thinking about coming back to that AFF. that new football place. Manziel just got signed there too. After I don't think he'll ever play in the NFL again due to what he did.
Yeah.
And he did the. Well, Jake Butt is not fast. That's why I don't like him as my tight end because he's not fast. Like he can catch a ball, he can't run. I think his speed is like under a 70.
But tight ends aren't supposed to be fast. They're supposed to be reliable.
Tony Gonzalez was fast.
Tony wasn't all that fast.
Jason Witten wasn't really that fast either.
I mean, Tony was very reliable. He had height on his side. He is a very good tight end.
And shout out to Tony Gonzalez for going in the Hall of Fame this year. He's gonna headline it.
Good for him.
But he didn't really rise to stardom with the Falcons. He rose mostly to stardom with
Kansas City.
Kansas City.
That's a trivia question to you on that.
Yeah, I know he's playing with Kansas City. I thought at first when I first started watching NFL, I thought he was always playing for the Falcons, but he always played for Kansas City. He played for Kansas City for I believe 10 seasons.
I can't remember.
He played with Atlanta for 5 or 6. I think he played 16 seasons in the NFL.
Something like that, yeah.
I think he spent 10 with Kansas City and 8 with or 6 with Atlanta.
It's because, and see, I knew that because if I ever wanted, a long time ago when I was playing Madden 05, I didn't know I didn't know that he was originally from Kansas City. So it was like I went to the Falcons, not really knowing much about football, playing Madden 05 at the time, and I wasn't used to the rosters back in 2004.
But my favorite player back in the day for the Atlanta Falcons, wide receiver in the number 2 position, Roddy White.
Roddy White.
And I know you miss Roddy White.
Yes, I do.
Roddy White, he was great. I think you guys released him after the 2014 season.
I can't remember.
Unless he retired.
I know we released him, but I can't remember. But it's funny. How can I not like Roddy White when the very first game we played against each other in Madden 13, it was Denver versus Falcons, and you were actually playing really well that game. You took the lead with 8 seconds left. I throw a curl route to Roddy White, catch it, spin around, avoid your tackle, right to the end zone to beat you. That was great.
It's completely true, trust me. It's freaking, but Jones and White, the Jones and White connection,
Yeah.
It was bad. It was pretty damn freaking solid.
Yeah.
Matt Ryan goes Roddy White with Julio. Phenomenal.
Or, of course, Matt Ryan and Tony.
Matt Ryan and Tony.
Yes, he can stiff arm you, but you can't get spin away from him. Whatever.
Damn it.
Wah, wah.
That is the best thing in NFL these days. You want to have a great, solid QB receiver connection.
Yeah.
If you don't have it, then what the fuck are you doing?
And not just these days.
What are you doing?
Not just like today either. It's always been that.
Like,
Look at Joe Montana and Jerry Rice.
Joe Montana and Jerry Rice are probably one of the greatest QB connections, QB receiver connections.
Brett Favre, Greg Jennings.
Brett Favre, Greg Jennings.
Or Brett Favre, Sidney Rice.
Who was
on the Vikings?
Who was freaking Aikman's favorite target? Was it Irvin?
I can't think of the receivers he had.
I know he had Michael Irvin. They had Sanders for a while, but he was defense. He was corner.
Mm-hmm.
They had Emmitt Smith, great running back. He still holds the record for most rushing yards in a season.
Because he was Neon.
No, honestly, I think if Bo Jackson actually played a decent amount in the NFL, he would probably be in those records. Because I know in college he dominated. But unfortunately, he only played 3 years in the NFL and then was forced to retire.
Yeah.
Due to a hip injury. I think his hip was off something, and it was going to be like that for the rest of his life. They basically said you couldn't play football anymore.
Full letter trivia here. What NFL team did he play for?
Oakland Raiders. Los Angeles Raiders.
Barry Sanders also played for the Detroit Lions.
Huh?
He also played for the Detroit Lions.
That is right. No trickery.
Yeah. And of course, I know that I've never been one to really enjoy the history of the NFL, but I know that because Madden 25, PS3
Who is the
360.
okay? I gotta look your first. And you'll get this right away. I just wanted to say it.
Okay.
Joe Montana spent what 16 years in the NFL.
I don't know.
What legendary Hall of Fame quarterback took over for him at quarterback?
Steve Young.
Steve Young. Steve Young and Jerry Rice is pretty good too.
Yeah. Steve Young, one of the greatest left-handed quarterbacks. So.
What? I want to go for it, but then again, I don't.
Yeah, it's the third quarter,
Fuck it.
and you're only down 11.
Fuck it.
What?
Take the balls in.
If you don't convert this, I'm gonna call you an idiot.
They do snap it. Flacco now. He's going to have his running back. It's complete.
I don't get to call an idiot. Yes.
This time.
This time. Then the next play, I'm going to throw an interception. Like, God damn it, Tyson, you idiot.
No, if you throw an interception, I just say that's par for the course.
I don't even know any more receiver. Brendan Roethlisberger and Antonio Brown used to be good in the prime. Not as good as modern day. I heard that's the reason that Le'Veon Bell and Antonio Brown left, because of Big Ben.
Really?
Like, I don't know why. Like, I don't know why. What's wrong with playing with Big Ben? You have never had a problem with it before, and now you have a problem with it?
I don't know. You know what's funny? If you look at the three big quarterback draft picks from 2004, Eli, Big Ben, and Philip Rivers, when you really think about it, Philip Rivers is the best out of the three. He just has had the least success.
Eli Manning plays for the Giants, but when he got drafted, which team did he get drafted to?
Oh, God. Didn't he get drafted to the Chargers?
Chargers.
Yeah.
And then they made a quick last-second switch where Philip Rivers actually went to the Giants, but they flipped.
Yeah.
And they're both still there. They're both coming back for their 16th NFL season. I think as long as same as with Big Ben.
But
I think Eli said he wants to try to play as long as Peyton did. Peyton played for 18 years.
Yeah. That's funny.
I'm not even kidding. Isn't that weird? Wore the number 18 his whole career and played for 18. I say that for 18 years. 18 years.
But yeah, and that's the thing, that when you really look at it, Philip Rivers honestly was the best quarterback of the three big draft picks from 2004. He's the most consistent. He's just had the least success because San Diego is San Diego.
You know why Peyton wore number 18?
Why?
Juana Johnny Unitas.
Ah, okay.
Because I think Peyton. That's why Peyton went to the Colts. Peyton played so well in the Colts. That's why he had respect for Johnny Unitas.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Come on, this is your opportunity. Honestly, I would call it, like, yeah, if you would. Like I said, if it would be, I would hurry up.
Hurry up, shrimp. Hurry up, shrimp.
Personally, I prefer really big shrimp, but...
So, what do I go for 2, or do I just hit the extra point? Because if I hit the extra point, I'm down 4.
I think it's tricky. I think you should risk going for 2.
Yeah, they want me to go for 2. If I go for 2 and get it, I'm only down 3.
Hopefully it's a slant route.
I'm going stick.
I'd assume Sutton will be open. Always open on the slant route.
Nope. So now I'm down 5.
Yeah, that's the tricky thing.
So now I got to put trust in defense here. So if they kick a field goal, that's an 8-point lead. I can still... So I've got to try to hold them to a field goal. If they get a touchdown, ball game, we're going home.
And that's assuming that they don't try and run the clock out either.
I still got a few timeouts. They won't start running the clock out until after 2 minutes.
See, that's the difference between the AI and me. Like, I switch it to conservative and I start running the clock out and let the clock run even faster since it is on conservative.
True.
But when I know that I've got a good chance of winning, I do that, you know. I
What?
calculate realistically.
Winston, 3 for 5. Over 170 yards, 3 touchdowns.
He's barely thrown.
So the 3 passes he has are touchdowns. Great.
Yeah. Huh.
Wonderful. Amazing.
Oh,
Down
there
you
you
go.
go.
Bradley Chubb. Out of NC
with
State.
with the 2-minute warning, you do have 4 timeouts essentially.
Technically.
So
So that sack I really needed, so
just hope you can keep it going. That's the thing. You just gotta keep it going.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot.
and
When he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean,
3rd down and what, 2?
oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
14 yards there on the pickup, and just
Well.
like that, it's 3rd down.
ow.
This is an absolutely
I believe
big
you.
3rd down that's been set up.
Oh, I bet my tongue really bad.
There's no other way to put it.
Ooh, I really did that.
Ow.
Stop
I
here.
bet my tongue when I sneeze because I went like, hey.
After you said big 3rd down, I'd put the word big in capital.
See, it always hurts when I sneeze before it.
Off the play fake, Winston.
Just for whatever. Oh, okay. And you have 14 seconds to do something.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the
So.
sideline, but he let
Oh, you're
it
trying to block it?
too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. And
Ah.
to the ground, incomplete.
That's a great punchback.
And this'll
Not as
be
good as
just
Matt
a
Bosher.
goal line as it's into the end zone
Yeah,
for a
for me though, like
But
I don't
can
know
you believe
why.
they got rid of Matt
Broncos
Bryant?
coming out now.
God.
And Matt Bryant's still playing. He has no intention to retire. And he's what,
Yeah.
42, 43? Not as old as him in the military. 46 years old, the oldest player in the NFL. Been in the league since 98. That's the year Peyton came in, too.
Yeah.
Phil Dawson, I think, still. No, I think he retired this year.
No.
I think you got Trebecchio from Oakland.
1st and 10, and
This-
Flacco looking to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it.
2-minute warning coming up.
And this one will go to the
No warning,
28-yard
so
line.
second and 2. I have
So-
to.
It's an
I
8-yard
have to get a touchdown.
gain.
Touchdown, ball game,
Second
seals the
down.
deal.
You know.
So it's
Well, not really, but I think if I go for the touchdown, I'll be at 20. I would have to go for 2 to make it maybe a 3-point. Can I make it a 3-point game?
Let's see, 16 plus
Yeah,
10
make it a
is
3.
26, equals 3, that's 23.
So if I get a touchdown, 5, that's
So
22.
without the extra point, it's 22.
So if I kick the extra point, that's 2-point lead. So I would have to go for 2 to try to make it a 3-point game.
You have to go for 2 and
So
convert.
they would need a field goal to tie.
Yeah. Which, I mean, it's a safe bet, unless there's just not a lot of time. So I think it's going to depend really on the time here.
Come on, Lindsay. Why did you jump?
Because you aggressive catched.
You mother sucking nut.
Like, if you would have done, like, run after catch, it would have been different. And I think that's going to be a ball game. I mean, you can still do it, but it's way harder now.
It's going to be
And
bad.
that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute
It's
drill,
gonna
trying
be
to get your
way
guys
What can I say? When game's on the line, I
They're
choke.
gonna go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw.
That could be said for
Being intercepted.
multiple games, too.
Go down, you fuck.
But hey, I mean, let's just talk about how funny that episode of the Favorite Wrestlers Tournament was, where right at the start, AJ versus Shane, out of nowhere, the squash match feature like started. It's like, what in the world? What in the world, dude?
The sucky thing about this is I actually stopped in here. I'm gonna have no timeouts.
Oh yeah,
I can still clock it though.
yeah, you can spike it. You just have to be careful with your downs. First down seals it though. You got it. Take time out.
104 to go. I still have a chance.
You still have a chance, but you cannot squander it. Or as SpongeBob would say, soil it!
Soil it. Soil it.
Soil
I'm not that Rutgers quarterback that spiked it on 4th down against Michigan State. They were only down like 3 points. Oh my god, that was the greatest. That coach went berserk. I think the coach quit after that game. I'm not even kidding. I'm pretty sure the coach quit after that game. So I'm at 58 seconds.
You know what's funny, too? I remember it was the 2011 Rose Bowl. It was Oregon versus Wisconsin, and there was controversy at the end of the game because everyone thought that Russell Wilson, it was his last game with Wisconsin before he went pro. Everyone could have swore he spiked it just in time for Wisconsin to get another play. And the the ref said no, he didn't spike it in time. And they did a replay, of course. And no, he was just barely late. But, oh, it was so close.
Late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold it.
10, not looking good.
Brings up third down. So back-to-back incompletions now, 3rd and 10. And first things
I need
first,
like
before you think about marching
80-yarder down the field. I wish I could do that freaking Emmanuel Sanders pass. There were 2 spin moves and he made it all the way down the end zone.
But,
See, he's not fast.
okay, spike it.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards
Okay.
on the play. And he clocks
So
it.
33 seconds.
30 seconds left.
2nd and 10. Okay. You may not even have had to spike it there, but
No,
being
I
safe.
can.
Why does it say your center is like a star player?
I don't know.
Back to throw.
Because I think he's on the actual elites list.
Okay. Nice play, gonna spike it again. Okay.
20. Come on. That's what I hate about spiking because they take forever to get to the point.
Yeah. There we go. 15.
15 seconds, 27 yards.
Yeah, with how short the time is, if you get a touchdown, you may not have to go for 2. You might just be able to kick the extra point.
I'm going to try this play here. Let's see.
Oh, I love wheel routes.
I'm going to try to Sanders.
Maybe.
If not, because I don't want to do this up the middle.
Yeah.
Back to throw.
I wouldn't go to Sanders. Out of bounds. 9 seconds left.
So I'm going to have 1 shot at it.
Maybe 2. Depends on if it's a connection or not.
I'm going to have maybe 2 shots, 3 shots at it. 1 or 2 shots at it. I'm probably going to have 1.
Come on, guys, get open. No.
Overthrown.
If you were looking at your tight end there, I think you could have done a touchdown.
Well, so now I'm not. You're out of your fucking mind. I'm going no damn Hail
Why a
Mary.
Hail Mary at the 21?
So do I want to do a shot? Flood?
Just a play that can get you something.
I'll go this. 4 seconds. Do or die.
Yeah.
To not be 1 and freaking 4. But take it.
Oh, you might got it. Oh, you have it! You have it! You did it! You did it! The clutch play at the end. Touchdown to Emmanuel. You win by, I'm guessing, 2, I guess. You'll win by 2, but you are now officially 2 and 3, right? Yeah, 2 and 3. That's your 5th game.
Oh my god. I still have a chance.
Oh, no.
23-21. Denver wins it from a come-behind victory.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Sorry, James.
All of a sudden, you're just like, you got it, you got it, you got it! I know, he was wide open too. I knew I could make the right play.
Yeah. Emmanuel
Oh,
came
look
in
at that. Look at
clutch.
the picture. Kevin Hogan.
Good sportsmanship.
Look at that. My lord. They didn't score a single point in the 4th quarter.
No, or the 2nd.
We didn't score at all in the 1st.
That was nice. A nice come from behind victory.
Right there.
You're
Boom.
you're 2 and 3 now,
I'm back in it, baby. I told you. I may be down, but I wasn't out.
and your next game should be against the Cardinals, right?
Cardinals.
Okay.
So, look at that. But that O.J. Howard. But come on, guys. That very first play, that touchdown to O.J. Howard.
This was actually a longer game for 5 minutes too.
Well, yeah, 51 rushing yards. We won rushing yards. 2 takeaways. They never had a single takeaway.
Well, I guess at the same time we did pause.
I got a better completion rate than James Winston.
Hey, that works, dude.
Hang on a second. I'm going to see. 30. I had 304 passing yards, baby boy. 19 for 32, 304, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 33 yards. So that Lindsey then had 9 for 44, receiving 6 receptions, 47 yards, 6 receptions, 84 yards, and a touchdown. One has a touchdown, and so does Sanders. Wow.
Well, like I said, you're 2-3 now.
I gotta go to that. Come on, there's gotta be a highlight.
There's the last touchdown. Of course there is.
Hang on a minute. Where's the highlight?
That was nice,
Can I
dude.
replay the highlight, please?
That was nice.
Yes, I can.
That was nice.
As 4 seconds on the clock, as time expires.
He just got his way behind the defense and wide open.
Game, set, match, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, that was episode 5, the come-behind victory. Final score,
Yeah.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers 21, Denver Broncos 23. I win it, 2-3 on the series. If you like the video, leave a like, comment, share it up on social media, do all that good stuff. And for us at The Geek Comrade,
Hey, we'll see you later.
we'll see you later, guys.
Bye, guys.